Intro.
Basket Brains, Disc Doors, and Frisbee Freaks. Emerald City Disc proudly brings to you the greatest podcast in the world! Kirby Snyder, aka Darkwing Disc. Not the Fairway Finder, but Fairway Media, Justin Banks. This
Hello,
is
the
KO
KO Disc
Disc
Golf
Golf
Show.
Show. So close, we're right there.
Man.
Welcome to episode 109 of the KO Disc Golf Show. This is the coughing episode. Special guest and special co-host this week, Justin Banks from Fairway Media.
Hello.
Before we get into all that, KO question of the week. If someone had to find 3 items to summon you, what 3 items would they need? Comment down below. Banksy and I will get to it at the end of the episode. Banksy, how's it going, man? Thanks for filling in.
It's going great. Thanks for having me. I hope Ollie returns. I don't think I'll be doing this weekly at all.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like he's having a great time in Croatia. We're really happy to have you on, though. I mean, you've been a guest on the show a few times. We know you're an avid watcher of the show every week. So, yeah, man, just thank you for coming in and filling in for him. Big shoes to fill, but we know you can handle it. The intro was cool because you said you had like the intro video. That was actually our old intro. Like,
is that right?
I haven't seen that one in so long. So that was actually kind of cool. Kind of a nice little like throwback that I don't usually get. So that was really sweet. But how you doing, man? How's everything going?
Great. Had a long weekend of filming. We'll get to that in the tournament recaps. But yeah, it's good to be here.
Yeah. So yeah, you said you're doing a bunch of filming this weekend. I'm sure everybody that watches us knows that you are the man behind the camera for Fairway Media. What kind of got you like into filming like disc golf tournaments and that kind of thing?
Well, when I started playing disc golf, I learned a lot on YouTube itself from other disc golf channels. And I immediately looked into the tournaments in our area. I saw there was a few channels, but they kind of faded out. I synced up with John Brown. I did a Falling Barn Open with him once. And then I just started borrowing a camera and started filming. And it's literally just a skill building and doing skill stacking one thing on top of another. And here we are, I think I'm in my 7th season. Yeah.
Wow. That's
having
awesome.
fun.
What do you think is like your favorite tournament to go and cover each year? Do you have one destination event?
It's a toss up between Lucky Mud, the Ravens Run tournament down in Skamakaway, and Winter Warm Up in the peninsula there. That's always great to see Rain Shadow. It's one of my favorite places.
Yeah, the place is absolutely incredible. You're a pretty solid disc golfer yourself, even though you spend most of the time behind the camera.
Every golfer has their day. I played a lot of doubles, and I try to make cash. That's my goal. So,
yeah, your bag is mostly kind of Innova focused, right, or kind of Innova heavy?
Innova Discmania, a couple Casta every now and then. I like a Berg. It's hard to get that one out of the bag still.
Mm-hmm. What's your like go-to driver and what's your go-to putter?
Go-to putter right now is the Gannon Burr P3X, or is it P2X? I always get them too confused. P3X is the thrower putter. Mm-hmm. I do like that one. I am digging an old Star Destroyer. I got an ace with one that was sentimental to me, and I lost it, and I was able to get 6 replacement discs. It was literally the same guy who stamped the word fake on like a bunch of Star Destroyers. And I messaged him like last year and I was like, give me all of those. There was the same run. So I got a good backup for a while. That's my favorite.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I love finding those. I've been doing that a lot where I find a run of DD3s or Cloud Breakers that I like, and I'll just order 5 or 6 of the same color. And then now I found myself being like, oh, every year I find, new cloud breakers or something that I like. So I end up with just stacks of stuff around that I might not throw. But yeah, same thing though. It's like you get worried you might not be able to find that again, and you just order as many of them as you can.
So you are in a disc golf store. You touch a lot of plastic. I used to run Riverside Lost and Found. I've touched a lot of plastic. Obviously, I collect this as well. But isn't it crazy how one piece of plastic can have memories
Oh
for
yeah.
you to trigger it? You're like going through all of these things. You're like, every like most stories about it. You're like, it's wild how disc golf is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was funny. Down at Beaver State Fling a couple weeks ago, I had a couple boxes of discs, some Kirby Snyder stamp stuff, and Jesse from All Day Disc Golf was standing, maybe 50, 60 feet away from me, and he calls out. He goes, "Is that a P3X?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, I could tell from a distance." And it's just so funny. Yeah, like the more discs you handle and
It's
the more you
funny.
see of them, yeah, you can almost tell from a disc in a box what it's going to be. So. Yeah, really, really funny. Um, you have a little four-legged friend around the house, right?
Oh yeah, she is here.
What's
Uh,
her name?
um, she actually doesn't have a name. We live together, so she you know we we communicate.
She's so pretty.
We communicate directly. It's hard to do names. I don't know. She doesn't need a name,
Sure.
but she doesn't want to be picked up right now. She's very vocal. You might hear her throughout the episode or other audio recordings here.
Nice. Yeah, awesome to see, man. Yeah, we're big animal lovers here on the show, so really, really cool to see. Um, is there anything? I mean, you want to like tell people about yourself, or kind of
Um,
plug anything? I mean, obviously plug Fairway
yeah,
Media, but
fairwaymedia.golf. That's the brand. The website's taken down right now, but it does go right to the website or the YouTube, which is where all the content is anyway. But yeah, we've been doing Pacific Northwest tournament coverage. It's kind of just picking my own schedule this year. A couple tournaments have been incentivized by the tournament directors, but for the most part, we're also starting a new. Um, we're doing a pilot episode for a skin series, mostly powered by the players themselves to get a lot of basically get the ground roots going here. I feel like that will give the players a lot of incentive to play well as well. Um, not that like it, winning a lot of money from as a prize pool isn't a lot of incentive, but um, so each of the five players will throw in $100. So they'll each hole will be worth $25, $5 each, and obviously skin rollovers will happen when they are tied. We do have the fucking goat Chuck Knutson sponsoring the Ace Pot,
hell
so
yeah,
that's pretty cool. If he shows up, maybe he'll be the guy handing out the cash skins. That'll be pretty cool.
yeah.
But yeah, we're doing OG18 at SeaTac for the pilot episode, and if we can, get a lot of support, we can keep doing this and just grow it. It'll be really fun.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed to miss it. Honestly, I was when you messaged me about it, I wanted to fit into the schedule, but I've had a lesson booked that day for over a month and a half now with honestly two of my favorite people, Derek and Kim. They're really awesome. So yeah, I've had that booked, and then I'm actually gonna start heading to California that night.
Mm,
So it really didn't fit in the schedule, but I'm really looking forward to the next one. Like, know that I'm gonna be there for sure.
that's
It
awesome,
sounds
man.
like a ton of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're filming Saturday, the 16th at SeaTac at 10 a.m. We will be we have on the initial card Andrew Savage, Caleb Joyner, Greg Temple, Jeremy Kuntzman, and Nick Buninger. Yeah. Greg
Yeah,
Temple
sounds
kind of
like
kicked it off in a conversation on Facebook, and I've been thinking about it for a long time, but might as well just jump in and do it, right?
yeah. I mean, that's honestly so many projects and so much like people come to me all the time with like, oh, I've had this idea for like an Instagram kind of account, and I've had this idea for a YouTube account. And the thing I just tell people all the time is like, don't tell me about it, just go and do it.
Yep.
You know, the more you talk about it, the more like kind of complacent you get about things. So it really is just about like when you have that idea and you are motivated at that time, like go out and start acting on it. That's what Ollie and I did with this show. And we're,
Absolutely.
over 100 episodes deep, right? So
Yeah, just each little goal you can kind of use that as motivation to make things better, and just keep making a cool product.
for sure. My weekend was pretty chill.
Yeah,
I
tell me
took the
about it.
weekend off. Yeah, I was supposed to go and play Twin Rivers, but just kind of midweek was just kind of feeling kind of tired and not really totally feeling like invested in playing.
It's good to have time off.
And yeah, and then on top of that, with Mother's Day being yesterday as well, we're doing this Monday night, so Mother's Day being yesterday, my wife was already kind of asking me if I could, have the day to go and spend with her and my mother-in-law. So it was really, really great getting to go out for like brunch with them and hang.
Hmm.
We went to Fremont and we went to like the farmers market in Fremont. It was just like wall to wall packed with people, but just a good time. And it was beautiful outside. So, and I've talked like how great my mother in law is. Like I've gassed her up a bunch on this show. She's awesome. So it was just a really, really cool weekend. I was at the store on Saturday. Um, really chill though. It was nice to kind of just like kind of recharge the batteries and kind of get that eye totally invested on OTB and just my trip down to California and all that. So um, yeah, really really good. Like I said, just happy to be chilling at the house. So um, we're gonna get right into the tournament recap presented by Emerald City Discs. Show might look a little different this week. I don't know if we're gonna have all the graphics and all that. We're kind of just making it happen. So if there's not a graphic there, you know what they look like. So this past
This one was
weekend,
tournament recap by Emerald City.
that's right. Yeah, that's I made all of those myself. So I would just go on, like I would go on YouTube and just look up Emerald City, and then it was like a bunch of stuff from like Oz and stuff like that, and the new
Yeah, good little
uh,
BTS here. Tell us about the intros when we get to them. That's
yeah,
great.
what is that? What's that new movie with Ariana Grande? Wicked.
Excuse me.
Um,
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
all the yeah. So the Wicked movies have a lot to do with like the Emerald City. So it's got a lot of that in there. But Justin, you were at the there was like a high school thing going on this
Yeah.
past weekend, right?
Yes, yes. This is a brand new thing Innova's doing. They're running each state's high school disc golf state championship, and
Cool.
Washington had theirs on the 9th. It was held at SeaTac. Oh, sorry, Fort Steilacoom. The tournament director Jason Koch and Matt Van Duzen, they did a one round custom 27, a mix of roadie and Northwest. Um, I am in the middle of doing that coverage. It'll be out this week. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, it was 12 youngsters. Um, the winner was a eighth grader. Everybody else was in high school. Uh, he's a living legend in the Lakewood area, and his name is Jason Meacham. He's awesome. I
Nice.
got to meet him for the first time. Jonathan
Get to meet
Suyat had
him.
a good battle, getting second place there.
Nice. Where did Jonas Helmick finish?
He finished third.
Finished third. That's my guy. He's
Yeah.
on Team CD.
Oh,
Good
great.
kid.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
nice to meet him.
Yeah. He's awesome, man. I really like playing with him. He's gonna be so good. Like he's got such a good attitude about everything. Like he's gonna have the world on his back for sure.
That's great.
Um,
Yeah, the coverage is really good. Unfortunately, Jonas didn't make that. There was only 3 cards. I had to pick one, and I went with the TD's recommendation of picking the middle card. So it is what it is when you're a one-man
nice.
crew out there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Very cool. Yeah. Also happening this past weekend, as I mentioned before, was Twin Rivers Open.
Yep.
This took place up in Arlington. Um, all in all, I mean, it seemed like it was a pretty solid event ran by Dips Discs, Eric Dupinski up there. I didn't really talk too much with Caleb about the event. Caleb and I were talking, but not necessarily about what went down. Like I said, I dropped out probably like, I don't know, early morning on Wednesday. It was just, obvious my focus wasn't going to be on playing and that kind of thing. So I did play a practice round out there on Monday, last week, Monday, and it was, I mean, it was like super grown in. Everything was like really, really bushy and thick. Typically I see that course being pretty wet, but it was really, really dry actually, just because of it hadn't rained too much. So, taking down MPO was Quinn Lawler. He won by 6 strokes over our guy Caleb Joyner and Peter Fornia coming in third place. Special shout out to Luke Gent getting fourth there. Nice job, buddy, being in the cash.
That's cool seeing Quinn Lawler's name back up again. I remember filming him, I believe, when I first started, and he took a few years off. So he's coming back. That's pretty cool. I'll have to catch up with him later.
I played with him a few weeks ago at North by Northwest.
Okay.
And I mean, he throws so far,
it's
and
insane.
He's starting to throw. He's throwing like lefty now too, which is, it's just like, yeah, I don't fully understand how people.
There's just levels to these athletic kids. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. Taking down MP40, we got Tyler TK Kunkel. He won 13 down over Jason Van Proyen, who came in second place. Winning MP50, we got Troy Williams over the fucking GOAT, Chuck Knudsen. Looks like Chuck had a pretty rough second round. Winning MP60, we got Gordon Kirkpatrick. Winning MA1, Cameron Sfung. Taking it down over Corey Parker and Xander Mitchell, who tied for second. Winning MA40, we got Daniel Burke. FA40 was won by Shayna Schuerman. Bruce Sweeney Weaver continues his hot start to the season, taking down MP50. I believe he's won 3 or 4 out of his first 4 or 5 tournaments. So,
wow, that's great.
Yeah, he's starting the season really hot. Paul Koff took down MA70. John Arnold won MA2. Zach Johns, the cat daddy himself, won MA3. And Brittany Britt Craner won FA3. So congratulations to all the winners. I like Twin Rivers a lot. I think it's a really fun course. I mean, it is. Those fairways are super, super tight, but it is a lot of fun to play up there. So, also happening this past weekend, so much going on, was the Danny Copeland.
Yeah, so I was able to go out there on Sunday to get the final round MPO coverage. That's also coming out after the high school championship. This was the 3rd annual Danny Copeland Sasquatch Memorial. It was presented by Innova. Tournament director Alex Romans. He does a great tournament out there. Ran so smooth out there. I think he had a full showing. Real close to it. Anyways, here goes the winners. Tyler Schrock went into a playoff with Atticus Abraham. Congratulations. MP40, Jason Kenway had the hottest round of round 2, taking down Ming Vang by 1, which must have been a crazy round.
Yeah.
FP40, Brandy Cargill. MP60, Steve Bell. MP70, Marty Smith. MA1, Josh Resnick. MA40, Jonathan Streeter. And FA40, Kat Howard. Congratulations. And MA50, Richard Eastman. I believe he went into a playoff with Chris Shepard as well. I got to see them start off their playoff. MA60, Dave Hardman. Congrats. And this is a big tournament. A lot of divisions here. MA2, Nathan Cravens. Congrats. MA3, Silas Janiskowski Call. Jazanowski. Excuse me. FA3, Valerie Weber. MA40, Matthew Feldman. And finally, FA40, for Rhonda Joe Stratton. Congratulations, everyone at Maple Valley, Gaffney's Grove. Excuse me.
There you go. Yeah, nice. Yeah, congratulations. I haven't been down to Gaffney's in, honestly, I think like the first month that we opened the store, Brian and I went down there to meet with somebody, and that's the last time that I've been to Gaffney's. So it's probably been 4+ years, 4.5 years since I've been down to Gaffney's. It's just I live in North Seattle. It's pretty far out of my way, and
Sure.
to drive like over an hour to go, and I'd rather play. I mean, there's like Lakewood, SeaTac, Fenwick, White River, like all along the way, and those courses are all just bangers, right? So and Riverside's like honestly probably the same distance, and if I'm gonna drive that much, I'm probably going to Riverside because I love Riverside. The place is awesome.
Can't argue there. There's a lot of great fairways over there. I used to live in Bonnie Lake, so I would go to White River and Riverside when I first started. Right now, where I live, it's literally equidistant from Fenny, Maple Valley, and SeaTac. So I'm in a good spot. I like it. I go to Gaffney's Dubs all the time. It's great. It's a good crowd out there.
Very cool. I want to give a special shout out to a few players who are down at the Tim Selinsky this past weekend. Big shout out to Bex Warridge. Big shout out to both of my business partners, Kayla Signs Already and Don Already, for making their way down there. Our Team ECD mate, Keone Kahala, El Jefe, Jeff Fastine. Talked with him. His elbow blew out, or his shoulder blew out, basically like after the first round or during the first round. So he became a forehand only guy mid tournament, which is just like, it's just a wild move. So hopefully he's going to be on the mend pretty soon. He's the man. So yeah, hope for the best for him. Big shout out to Christine and James Hustis, Jim Johnson, Jim Hansen, and Janice Jones. So big shout out to all of them. Congratulations for making it out there and competing. All right, moving right along. This is going to be the tournament look ahead, presented by Disc Golf Threads, and special shout out to Disc Golf Threads. I've been teasing it and talking about it for so long, how I have a jersey coming out with them, and it's here, and I'm so excited about it. So I probably got this jersey about an hour ago. Really excited to show it off. This is the Kirby Snyder. It's called the Morphin jersey because it's basically like a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, like essentially like the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger thing. It's got its own little like belt with my logo, my Darkwing Disc logo on it. So these jerseys are officially live on Disc Golf Threads website. Go check them out. They have all the sizes. There's also a bunch of other really, really cool jerseys that are on there. There's one girl who's been posting a bunch about her Taco Bell inspired jersey that I think looks really, really cool. Yeah, it's really cool. So Disc Golf Threads
definitely got to check out the website.
Definitely. Use the promo code DWD to get yourself a little discount on there, as always. Yeah, they've been awesome to work with. They were so cool when it came to, they were like, hey, the guy at Disc Golf Threads just said, send me a bunch of images. So I sent him like 90s stuff, Mighty Morphin Power Ranger stuff, cat stuff, And he just started and he just started going with it. And he's like, what colors do you like? And I sent him this color because I'm trying to wear this color all the time. And it was awesome. Just nothing but like, just, good stuff to say about it. So
that sounds really fun, man.
Yeah, big thank you to them. Really excited to be going out and be wearing this jersey a lot in the coming weeks. So yeah, as we said, the tournament look ahead happening this coming weekend is going to be the free Sisters of the Salish, the Evergreen Women's Series event. This is happening out at South Fork Landing. Really, really awesome event ran by Nicole Coleman and Allegra Archer and Shayna Schuerman and Jennifer Rice and Janice Jones. All 5 of them are listed as the tournament director.
Awesome.
Yeah, Emerald City Disc is proud to be a sponsor of the Evergreen Women's Series. This is something we definitely want to support, and we really want to encourage. I believe I saw, lunch is free. This whole event is free.
Yeah.
That's what I was like trying to figure out. Yeah, so it's just a free event for all the ladies to play. Lunch is free, provided by Janice Jones and Jennifer Rice. So if you're a lady in the area, there's still a few spots available. It looks like there's still 6 spots. Go and play. That's awesome. That's really, really cool.
Yeah, it looks like a good time.
And I'm sure they will change up some of the pars out there too. They usually do. Like Hole 18, I think, gets an extra par or something like that. So should be really cool. All right, time for the weather look ahead, presented by AGL Discs.
Weather look ahead.
That's actually from like a Red Sox podcast I listen to, and the guy just says that every time. So part of me kind of hopes he never finds our show and never hears himself on another podcast, and then comes out. Like, I doubt he would come after us, but like maybe, I definitely didn't ask permission to use his voice.
That's fine.
So, all right, weather for this week. Man, the heat was here. Today it was pretty warm. Tomorrow it looks like it's going to get up into the low 80s, which is sick. And then it's going to drop really, really hard Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It looks like the temperatures are going to be down to mid 40s to mid 50s. Friday, Saturday, barely getting into the 50s maybe. It looks like it's going to be rainy Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday as well. Friday, Saturday, we're looking at maybe a 30 to 40% chance of rain for most of the day. Looks like it's going to dry up in the afternoon on Saturday, hopefully. And winds looks like they're going to be down on Saturday, but it's going to be pretty windy Thursday and Friday. So if you're getting out to South Fork for a couple of practice rounds on Thursday or Friday, expect it to be pretty breezy and then to calm down a little bit for Saturday. Also, I thought... Go ahead.
Were you going to do Croatia weather? I see that on their...
I was just going to say. Yeah, I was going to say also, just to kind of check in with our boy Ollie and kind of see how he's doing out there. Looks like temperature-wise in Croatia... it's pretty nice. We're looking at like mid to high 60s, low 50s.
15 hours ago, they had a severe wind warning for 75 kilometers an hour, which is about 45 miles an hour.
Jeez, yeah, I'm looking at like 13-mile-an-hour gusts right now, through like tomorrow and stuff. Or 13-mile-an-hour winds. It looks like it's going to be dumping rain pretty much all Tuesday. Looks like it's going to be dumping rain most of Saturday.
When does Ollie return?
I think not for... I think he's there through like Sunday maybe.
Oh, cool. What a good trip,
Saturday. Man. Yeah. So
can't wait to hear about
might get a couple. He might get a couple of dry days, but it's going to be very wet for him out there. All right, we're gonna skip the local course review because that's Ollie and I have our own little grading system there. But it is time for maybe the best 90 seconds of your week. It's the Pro Tour breakdown. Banksy, I sent it to you just a few minutes ago. Are we ready?
I have the copy.
All right, let her burn.
I have never done this before, and I'm just looking at it now. I'm sorry in advance. The Barbasol Open at Austin, presented by Some Hotel. It's a Ulibarri party. Friend of the show, Paul Ulibarri, wins his first DGPT event. 128 wins, but one big one. Big one. No, there's no joke there. The Robinson brother, not named Isaac, landed in second place. The college disc golf athlete Jaden Pastrami on Rye took home third place tie with Calvin Klein. Sully and one of the Evans came in tied for fifth. The best FPO player alive and playing today owned the fairways. Own knocked the Scoggins, taking down another event. How appropriate that Silva will settle with the Silva pal. The pal Mandujano came in third. Wow. As Cat Mertz was hawking up loogies on her way to fourth place.
Solid. Honestly, you almost read it like too smooth. Like Ollie kind of like fumbles the bag a little more on it. So
Yeah.
that was really smooth. Had I known you were going to be that good, I would have thrown in a few more tongue twisters and stuff. So
That's
hell yeah.
wild to read.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm honestly like Ulabari winning is so cool. I've played with him a bunch on like Pro Tour stuff, and it's just cool. It's cool to see somebody that like I don't know, man. Like watching him win is definitely like motivation for myself because it's like, man, if he can do it, like, why can't I have the weekend of my dreams? You know, why can't I have a weekend? Maybe not win or maybe win, right? But like, why can't I have the weekend like no other and just get out there and show up, right? So,
Yeah, it
um,
really does kind of motivate those that still have that inkling of having their good day, lining it up at all, lining all of them up to get a good tournament in. I still need to watch that coverage still, but Jonah's just put it out so I can kind of cram through it. When Yuli was here, I got to play with him one time, and it was at the putting league. I got randomly matched up with him, and we took it down. It was pretty awesome because I was still putting with Rico's at the time, and he would complimented me that I could putt, but I don't like putting with the Rico anymore. It's kind of wild.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him coming to that putting league. I beat him one time.
Did you?
Yeah, he and I. It was funny because he and I talked about it because I was like, "Oh man, like you remember North Park? Like I live really close to there." And he's like, "Man, I love those guys. You know, they." He said he's like they always just treated me like one of the guys. They didn't treat me like anybody special or anything. Like I just he loves that course and he loves that group of people. And we were talking about that and I mentioned to him I was like I played you in the putting league one night. He goes, "How'd I do?" And I was like, "Well, to be fair, you had a few soda pops." And you were recovering from a knee injury. I was
Yeah.
like, so my team did beat you, and he goes, yeah, of course you did. And kind of like we had a fun little like we chatted about it and that stuff, and he remembers like that time very fondly, even though I'm sure he was going through like hell with his knee recovery and all that kind of stuff too. So
Yeah. I got to film him a couple times. It was pretty cool. I got him at Lakewood. I think I got him also at NAD. I believe. Was it NAD? It doesn't matter. You can go
yeah,
look it up on Fairway Media.
there you as you should. Yeah, I mean
Congrats, Yuli.
one of the rounds I'll never personally forget is the round where I played with it was myself, Taylor Coulomb, Paul Ulibarri, and Gannon Burr,
Wow.
all playing round one of the Cascade Challenge last year. And I went into that round being like, dude, I'm playing with the number one player in the world,
Oh, I
Gannon
remember you
Burr.
telling
Like
me
this,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like I was like, what a crazy thought, and like having Ulibarri there too is like, oh, there's another old guy here that I can kind of chat with and that kind of thing. And, I had Chuck on the bag and he had Brad. So we each had our old man carrying the bag for us too, which is kind of a funny situation. So,
This goes a
um,
small world. That's
yeah, for
awesome.
sure. For sure. Another big shout out to Clay Edwards. That's another guy who I've played with a bunch. And I'm such a big fan of Clay Edwards. He's such a nice guy. He's probably one of the nicest, best Pro Tour players that you don't know about. Casaplast sponsored guy. I don't, he's probably not going to be making too many like coverage of lead cards and stuff like that, but I'm just such a huge fan and just can't talk highly enough about him. So I was really excited to see him like all the way at the top for most of the weekend. And then the last thing was the cat hawking up loogies thing. So
Oh,
I didn't even so all I saw was like a Facebook comment of on like disc golf discussion or something like that, and somebody posted camera got cat merch hawking up a bunch of loogies on the last hole, and then Kat commented on that, and she was like, they shouldn't put her on camera so much then, and just kind of like, was laughing at herself about it, and it was so funny that she was just like, yeah, I was. What about it? like, so I thought that really made me laugh though. Yeah,
yeah, I'm a human. Deal with it.
yeah, exactly, right, like for sure. Um, all right. So instead of sound off this week, Banksy, can you hit us with a little kind of like Seattle, maybe like sports state of the union, kind of like little check in, maybe
I
what's going on?
guess I'm not really good at this. I am. kind of a jump in and outer, but obviously it's baseball season. The Mariners. I've been a Mariners fan my entire life. Unfortunately, I've seen a lot of ups and downs, just like you have as a Red Sox fan. But they're sitting second in the division right now with 42 games of a 160 something season. 62. That's right. So I don't know. I didn't watch tonight's game, but they won apparently.
Nice. Yeah, I saw a stat that Kyle Riley is he's like 0 for 34 or something like that, which is the longest hitless streak in his career, and I think currently the longest hitless streak in MLB. So
yikes.
There was bound to be some regression there. There's no way he was going to hit 60 home runs again. But
oh man, I wanted him to.
I know, it would have been sweet.
Oh well. The Kraken did not make the playoffs. I think they're in the middle of their playoffs right now. I got to start watching that. That's when the good hockey begins, in my opinion. What else? I'm not very good at the MLS stuff. I'm honestly kind of the worst Sounders fan ever, so I have no idea what's going on there. So that's my Seattle sports report.
Hell yeah. I forgot to put it in the notes, but this is usually the time of the episode where we do the ODP guarantee. Do you want to make us a guarantee of something that's going to happen during this next week?
No.
Sweet. I'll make one during this next week. I guarantee that you listening right now are going to go and buy a Kirby Snyder jersey on Disc Golf Threads. That's my ODP guarantee. So don't make me a liar. Don't make me look like a liar. Go buy a jersey. It's going to be awesome. You'll love it. Use the promo code. Save yourself some money. DWD. Everybody wins. All right, time to answer the KO question of the week. If someone had to summon you, what 3 items would they need? I thought a lot about this on my way home from work today. I have a pretty good idea of what I would say or what my 3 items would be. But Banks, what do you got?
Should we go 1 and 1 on this?
Sure. Yeah. All right. What's your number? Right. What's like the first one?
A Wendy's Baconator. You can summon me with a Baconator.
That's solid. I also have a food item, and I'll put that out first, too. Mine is a plate of buffalo wings. I smell a plate of buffalo wings, dude. Like, I said that, and my mouth started watering because I started thinking about buffalo wings.
Let the session begin when you smell it.
What do you got for number 2?
An item to summon me. If we're playing disc golf, it would be the disc I just shanked in the woods because you found it before I did. That's how you would summon me to you. By finding
That's
my
really
disc.
Good. That's really, really good. Really, really good.
I don't like losing stuff, man. It's the worst.
Yeah. I was just saying disc golf discs, but yours is like way better. Yours is so much better than mine because it has to be something disc golf. I was trying not to put disc golf on there, but it's like, I mean, that's this whole thing, right? That's why you and I are talking right now. That's the whole deal, right? So It's got to be something disc golf. It's got to be, maybe like a disc that I lost years ago that I forgot about now that I'm like, oh, that one, So
your precious chalk bag.
Yeah, exactly. One of my chalk bags. One of the 50 I just like lose. Yeah, for sure. All right, one more item.
My last one would be I kind of struggled on this, but I have been known to accept a beer in a parking lot, so you can summon me with a frosty beverage anytime.
Nice. Heck yeah. My last one was cats. Seems pretty obvious, but yeah, I mean, like it was like one of those, like it had to be. Honestly, and this is what I'm almost a little embarrassed by this, but disc golf was my last item I thought of. I immediately thought of buffalo wings and I thought of cats, and then I spent 25 minutes in the car being like, what else would I mean, I don't know, like maybe like a Red Sox thing, like, and it's like, nah, it's disc golf discs. Like, what are you even talking about?
Yeah. I try not to like. I don't know. I don't know. I even out my hobbies a little bit, but there's a lot of like. I eat a lot. I play a lot of disc golf, and I
Yeah.
like to have a beer every now and then.
It's like I try not to make disc golf like my like 100% of my personality all the time, but also it kind of is. It's like the thing I do nonstop. So it's my job, it's my hobby. Like yeah. So
It's a
all right, so
lifestyle
that
for
was
sure.
fun. I had cats, a plate of buffalo wings, and disc golf discs. And Banks had parking lot beer. He had a Wendy's Baconator, and he had the disc golf disc that he just shanked. You comment down below and let us know what 3 items we would use to summon you if we needed to. All right, we're going to get into the draft this week and then round it out. The draft this week is going to be the chip draft, like potato chips or just kind of like any chips, really. Banks, I'm going to give you the first pick as the
Oh,
special guest.
oh my
So,
gosh!
well, actually, do you want the first pick or do you want the second too?
I would love to have the first pick because you're going to steal it.
Take it.
So they had to change their name. The Juanitos tortilla chips. They're called the Juantonillos now. They're probably the best tortilla chip you have ever had.
I was not going to pick that.
Ah, I love it
That
so
was that
much.
was nowhere near my list. That's crazy.
Oh wow. It might be a West
Ollie and I
Coast
have done.
thing, but I don't know. Last 5 years or
Maybe.
so, they've been money. So,
All right, I'm gonna have to try. Is it the one? Is the bag you have like red on it?
yep. And the middle
I
is
think I've seen
clear.
those. Yeah, I've seen those.
They sell them in a family size as well. Depends where you go.
Yeah. Which, let's be honest, like it's not a family size. It's a me having a bad night size.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
like that's going down
Yes,
easy.
sir.
Um, so I got back to back picks here. That made my first pick so easy. It's Cool Ranch Doritos.
Oh, good for you.
Those are the one. It's the perfect road trip snack. Like they're awesome. Um, I don't know, man. I would do some nasty stuff for some of that Cool Ranch dust. I don't even care. Um,
That's hilarious.
my second pick here. This one's a little maybe kind of newer to my chip rotation. And I don't know if you've heard of them. I think they're kind of new, but they're called popcorners. And they're like
Mm.
little triangle squared. It's like popcorn essentially that's pressed into like a little triangle. And they do this like white cheddar flavored popcorners. So it's basically like eating potato chips or like tortilla chips, but it tastes like white cheddar popcorn. And it's
Oh,
got the same texture as white cheddar popcorn. They're really, really good. So yeah, white cheddar popcorners are going to be
that's
my
awesome.
second pick
I
here.
definitely got to try those. I
They're
was
so good.
envisioning the 3D Doritos. Do you remember those?
Yeah, no, they're not. They're not like poofy like that. They're
Okay.
like it's like a flat chip, but it's kind of like a
Oh,
little thicker, and
gotcha.
it's
I
like
think I've seen that.
it's like they made popcorn and then they just like pressed it into a mold
Ah,
almost. They're really good though.
my mouth is
I've had the other
watering.
flavors. The white cheddar's the best. You got back to back picks here.
Oh my gosh. All right. This is always in my rotation. It's been for the longest time. Ruffles, cheddar, and sour cream.
Those are really good.
That's
Yeah,
like, I mean, I
they're
can
so good.
overdo it and get sick.
Yep,
I mean, it
they're
is what it
really
is,
good.
man. That's just
The loaded baked potato ones are also really good. They're almost a little too salty and savory, but like, man, you nailed it. That's a good pick. Yeah.
yeah. Um, OG original Lay's, man. I do like a potato chip. Classic
That's your
Lay's,
next pick?
man.
Regular Lay's, original Lay's.
Yeah.
All right.
That's also a little homage to mom. She loved that too. Happy Mother's Day,
Nice.
Mama.
There you go. All right. I got back to back here. I'm gonna go. This is gonna round out my draft. I'm gonna go with this is another new one, but I've been really into them. It's the I'm pretty sure the brand is called Terra, like Terra, sweet potato chips.
Okay. Oh yeah, the black
Um,
bag.
the black bag,
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
those are so good. Oh my god,
I
and they're
think I've had
really,
it
I mean,
once.
yeah, they're honestly a little too expensive to be buying all the time, but as
Yeah.
like a once in a while thing, they're really, really
I
good.
think
So
I saw it or grabbed it in a vending machine once
yeah,
in a bougie
yeah, yeah.
courtyard
They're kind
somewhere.
of bougie. They're kind of bougie chips. Yeah, they do like the variety pack that has
Well, it's a sweet potato chip. I mean, it's not a
yeah,
standard
for
chip,
sure.
but still, I'm sure it's delicious. I used to
They're so
love
good.
sweet potato crinkle cut fries at a restaurant.
Mhm.
I lived in Reno for a minute, and we would go there all the time. It was money. Sorry,
Man, I
sidebar.
if I could ever find a place that did sweet potato fries that weren't super limpy, like a sweet potato fry with a little bit of structure, I'm sold so easy
Like if
on.
they did the double fry with the low and the high temp. Yep,
Yes.
that's the
Yep.
money
You gotta
technique.
cook it in the middle, low, long, high, hot. Yep. Two totally. All right, for my last pick here, I'm gonna go with ooh. I'm gonna go with the black pepper kettle chips.
Oh, nice pick.
Yeah. I don't know. I've said this before on the show, I'm sure, but like, how the fuck did we come up with sour cream and onion before we just cracked some black pepper on a potato chip and sold it to people? Like, how are we coming up with this like barbecue flavoring thing
Just straight
before we just
pepper is
crack pepper?
money.
It's so simple.
It's so
It's so
good.
easy, and it's just amazing. They're great. It's great in like hummus. It's great in like a French onion dip too. But like, what are we doing here?
You're not wrong, my friend. Great picks. Do I got two for my last?
No, you got one more.
One more. Oh, it's a toss up of three I have on my list here.
You can empty the chamber here because I don't have any more picks out of it.
So
So
yeah. Okay. Runner up is Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips. That's a runner up. Those are
yeah,
money. My actual
yeah.
final pick, Tim's Cascade Salt and Vinegar. The
Tim's
crunchiest,
Cascade.
the saltiest, the vinegariest. It's so freaking bomb. Tim's
I don't think I've
Cascade
ever
are
had
fried in
those.
peanut oil, and it's absolutely like even if you get the original ones with just salt, it's a completely different chip than the Tim's Lays, and it's just like uh, a mood thing if you want a plain chip like that. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah,
The
yeah.
last runner up I had, the Deviant chip,
The
chili
deviant.
cheese Frito Lay.
Oh yeah,
Frito.
those are really good. Yeah.
Oh
I
my
didn't even
god.
have like any Fritos on my board, but those honey barbecue
Oh
twists,
my
those are really good.
gosh.
Ah, those are so good.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
I had French onion sun chips on my list because those are incredible. French onion hits really hard, make your breath stink so bad, but they're so good. And then the other one that I don't see in the stores anymore because they were only out for a limited time. It was a Cuban sandwich flavored Lay's, like crinkle cut Lay's. Um, those were awesome. It tasted
I
like
can
you
picture it.
tasted the you taste the pork, the cilantro, the vinegar. Everything was just there. That was a really special chip too.
When they make a flavoring of chip from a sandwich.
Yeah, it's nuts.
How American is that?
Did you ever have there was like cheeseburger flavored Doritos, probably like I don't know, man, when I was in college, so that's got to be over
No.
10 years ago.
Never saw that.
No, those were awesome too. It tasted like straight up cheeseburgers. Like you tasted the mustard, the ketchup, like the sesame on the bun. Like it was like savory. It was wild, dude.
It seems like some Willy Wonka stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it was one of those like funny things. Like we'd be the only time we'd ever eat them was when like we'd be way in the bottle, right?
Oh
We'd be like
sure.
way, yeah. So um,
Same with the chili cheese Frito.
for sure. All right, Banksy. Thank you so much for joining us, man. Means a lot. We really can't thank you enough. Tell the people where they can find you.
Fairwaymedia.golf takes you to the YouTube. Say hi in the Instagram. There's a Facebook around there. See you around. Throw stuff.
Hell yeah.
Watch disc golf.
All right. Aim high, shoot low. See you guys next time.
Wave around, I get just don't care.